This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening all. Is that my voice is audible to everyone? Yeah. Thank you for the responses. So can anyone recall with what did we do in the last class? What was the last topic? Very good. Google Ads and the search engine optimization we started. That's very nice. Good. So in the last class when we start with the search engine optimization, why it is very important. So whenever you are going to create any content on the website or it could be blog, so landing page, so in any of these ways if we are going to create a content and it has to reach the people, so the more visibility it has to have it. So what are the things you have to take care? It is not only with the keywords what you are going to add it in your content. With that there are certain other elements to be taken care. So at the back end of your uh, web page, so that is called as search engine optimization. Now you can be able to be on the top of the results page, right? So let me share the screen. So in the last class we have been seen with how the importance of domain name it is. Then we have seen the speed of a website. So how does it evaluate it and what should be the uh, time duration you have to keep it so that your page it is going to be viewed by the more people. The visibility is going to be more, and make sure that the page is going to get opened at faster and it is going to be the mobile friendly. So for checking out the website should be mobile friendly. We use the website called rankwatch.com. So hope you people remember that website. The next thing is the title. So it should be within 70 characters it says. So what is this title? Where do we see this? So let us go back. So for example, if I take it as rankwatch.com. Okay. So here in this website, if I take it, it is going to be the title is the page title is what it is written in that tab. So when your website is getting opened, so on the top what it is written, so this is called as a page title. What it has to be shown on the tab. Okay, so at least one keyword should be involved in this, so that it will be helpful to you to keep your page visibility more, right? So and it is said as it should be lesser than 70 characters. So the suggested is to have it lesser than 70 characters. So if I take it over here, so it is nearly 40 to 50 characters it is there. So in this way you are supposed to keep it with your simple and clear with your title of your page, right? The next thing is meta tag. So when you are going to say it as a tag, it's a technical word. So here you will have a two types of meta tags. One is based on the description and one is based on the keywords. So in this, the meta tag description, it has to be entered maximum up to 140 characters, it says. So the uh, best approach of keeping your description. So what is the use of giving this meta tag description means? So if you go to any website, I'll take it to another website, so which we commonly refer with. Okay, so now let me go to the Google and type it as this website. So now, can you see here what is the content? You have it over here on the search engine result page. So in this search engine result page, the content what is here. Okay, so whatever it is, let me copy and keep it on a notepad. So let us compare it. So why this content only it has to come over here? How we can be able to tell to the search engine that please put this content, this particular content only in the result page. So how it is like this? So let us see. Let us go to this website. So the content what we have been searched here, that was from this website. You can see dsim.in and here also it is dsim.in. Okay, so now here at the background of this page, so how to check this? So you have to just right click on any place, then you have a list of options in this. Let us go for view page source. So it is going to show the content behind the page. Okay, so now you can be able to see this. What is the description has been given? Okay, so you can see here everything it is there as a meta. Okay, so you can be able to see with what is the description they have given for this. So if you want to search, if it is not shown over here, you can be able to press Ctrl F, find, and you can be able to type it as description. Okay, can you see here the description? It is listed out over here. Now you can see that the meta name, the meta tag for a description, the content, what it has to be here. Okay, so see this, the sentence what they have used with. So I'll copy this and I'll go to the same notepad and I will just paste it over here and let me know that is it the same content what we have been taken from the search engine. Is it the same content we have it at the behind the screen? Can you people compare it and let me know? So let me take it till here so that you should not be confused with. Is it the content what is showing on the search engine page and the content what has to be shown that has been mentioned behind the page? Is it the same or not? So please respond. Is it yes or no? So hope the screen is visible to you people. Okay. So this is the content what I have seen in the SERP on the search engine result page, and this is the meta description content. So when you people are going to buy a domain and the web hosting space, when you are going to make it your website live, so before making that you should be doing a lot of works behind the page. Okay, so most of the time it is going to be very simple. It's not so technical things, or it is a non-coding concept. The templates are available. So at this time also you should be able to see with there are certain technicality we have to consider it, and we have to give the details in this way. Okay, so yes, so you should be giving this content what has to be shown on the search engine result page. So even that also it is going to work out for you. See, my keyword over here, it is best institute for digital marketing in India. Okay, there should be at least one keyword what the people are searching. So it may be only institute for digital marketing, best institute for digital marketing, and best institute for digital marketing in India. So at least there should be one keyword in that meta description. Okay. Yes. So what is next? Then headline. So as we know that the headline also we should be able to find it out. So give me a second. I'll just be back. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So let us check it out. Okay, so if you are going to check it out, here only it is there. So the title what it is given over here, and you can see the same title it is given over here. Okay, so the same thing they have been given in the title content. So here it is given the same thing. If you observe here, here also it is the same thing they have been given. Okay, so it is nothing but I'm trying to prove over here is whatever you are going to add at the content, you should be able to know that how it has been reflected over there. So with entering this information, how it is going to get displayed, how it is going to get explored of your details on the search engine. So that you should be able to be clear with that. Okay. The next thing is alt text. As I've been said, in every image, whatever the image you are going to upload it on the internet or on the web page. So you are supposed to give an alternative text, that is the information about that image. So what is that image is all about? In case if that image does not get open on your web page, so there should be no blank space over there. Instead of image, there should be text information to be given. Okay, so that you are supposed to take care. The next thing is URL. So that is the links what you are going to create it between one page to another page, from one content to another content. The next thing is footer. So footer, it is the end of the page, at the bottom of the page. So the people when they are going to scroll down and they are going to miss out the content what it is there in the top, so they may forget it, but you should not make them to feel it that they are being missing something. So you should make it so clear with the footer content that whatever the links you have been given on the top, that it should be added over here, and also it has to have a contact address, the contact links, then social follow buttons. So all those information, it is mandatorily you should add it on header as well as on footer content. Then hyperlinks. So you are going to create hyperlinks for the highlighted products or contents, so that the people will be able to get more details on that when they are going to give hyperlinks. Then social sharing, as I said, so you should be able to get connected to all the social media links should be provided, and you have to allow them to follow your social media links. Okay, so the next thing is breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs means it is making a connectivity from one page to the other page what you have been created. So for example, if you have been connected with an article information in one page, so where exactly it is going to get continued, so on which page, so you have to give a link over there. Okay, so it should be very clear a navigation to the user that it is available on this page. Okay, then the sitemap, it's a link you are providing with your informations on your address, the mailing address details with the Google Map location. If possible, you can be able to add with it. Then the next thing is favicon. Favicon is the site icon. So when you are going to see with the web page, you can see here there is a symbol. Okay, there is an up arrow, down arrow, then there is a G, and here there is a leaf. So these are all the favicon, or it is called as site icon. It's an identity of the web page. So even though I am not there in this page, I am not kept open on this page, I can easily identify that this is a brand of particular. It's similar to the logo. Okay, So the identity you are supposed to give it, that it is called as favicon. So like this, these are the elements which you are supposed to take care when you are going to do with the search engine optimization process. Okay. So the more explanation you can be able to have it. I'll be sharing this document once after the session completes. So this is what the search engine works, the way it is. The keyword, what you are going to type it in the keyword query box, then it is going to give this command to the crawler. The crawler, it is going to check into the store and it will go to the index. So that is where the contents are being saved, and it is going to make a list of which result has to come on top. So like that, then it is going to match up with all the contents or the words what you have been typed, and which is on the higher priority. So all those things it is going to take it. So there are certain unwritten rules where it is going to get connected over there. So there should be a lot of things it is going to make into consideration that this particular content should be shown on the result page. Okay, so that it is called as an algorithm. So user experience, what you are going to create it for your web visitors, web page visitors. So how the user feel after visiting the website. So you should be able to know about all these things. What is the bounce rate of the visitors? So you have to track with all this. Is this website created for visitors or search engines? Why the question is like this? So you should not always keep it the content on the favor of the visitors, so the people will like it. So you should also consider that what is the search engine algorithm it is going to consider for your page optimization. So you have to balance with both. Then, is this site made for AdSense? AdSense means you are made this particular web page for earning the money, like a commercial content. So you should be able to be very clear with that. Then how is the process of conversion in the site? So once the people who are going to visit the page, so what is the percentage of expectations you can be able to do it with the conversion rates? Okay, so these are the things which you are supposed to be clear with it. Okay, so there are certain contents which should not be like this. Okay, so it should be with some kind of contents with all these ways. Okay, so you should be able to follow with certain things. And here I will add it one more thing is how yes, how the web page should be created, how the structure of your web page should be. So these are the things. This is one of the best way of keeping your content. Okay, so the header on the left hand side, it is mandatory to have a logo. On the right, on the other side, you should have an header content. Then you should have a link of your web pages on the left hand side. It is suggested, so or you can keep it on the top as an tabs also. Then you should be able to create a content which is moving, kind of a slideshow you can be able to create it. Then on the right hand side you can give uh, a, a content which is going to get covered on the other page. So like that you can be able to give it. Then you should have some images which is not so heavy in the size, the resolutions, so that it is going to keep open your web page at faster wise. Then the footer note is mandatory for a web page. So these are the things which you are supposed to take care when you are creating the web page. Okay. So which we have been discussed about all these things. So I'll share this document later to your WhatsApp group. Right? Is that clear? Everyone till here with the SEO on page optimization? Is that everyone are clear till here with the SEO on page optimization? Hope my voice is audible to you people. Yeah. So thank you, Nodana, for the response. Yes. So now if you are going to take it SEO on the off page optimization. So let me share the screen. Give me a minute. It is getting open. Yeah. So now it is available. So search engine optimization on the off page optimization mode. So here you can be able to say that how we can be able to do it on off page optimization. So when we see with on page optimization, there are certain things which we are supposed to take care at the behind the page. So it is mandatory. So when we are going to do it on the behind the page, the on page optimization, at the same time we should also be able to get connected with the influencers. So we can say it as the influencers, where we can be able to get tied up with them, and we can be able to take their help and get our content on their web pages, so that we can be able to be visible more comparatively with only bringing your content by your side. So you are good. There are a lot of people who can be able to help you out in these cases. Either they are going to charge you, or it may be a mutual understanding that they will give the details of yours on their page, and their details on your page. So like that also it may happen. But the creating the backlinks is very important. So you can be able to see here the backlinks you are supposed to create it for a web page, so you can be able to link it in various ways of connecting. Either it could be a social media influencers, or it could be a web page, bloggers. So you can be able to get connected with. So there is also a website called Quora. Have you heard about Quora? Quora. Anyone have heard about the website called Quora? Quora. Very good. So it is a platform where you can be able to answer for the questions which you are interested with, you are knowledgeable with. So it is going to help the people to get the solutions for their problems. With that, it is also possibilities are there. If our answers are convincible and we are able to make them more curious building, you can be able to do it. Then in that case, they are going to follow with your other contents also. To follow with that, you should be able to give your connectivity over there. So this is called as a backlinks. Okay, so some are the other ways you try to bring the people towards your web page, either by paying the money or without paying the money. So that is what here the backlink, the off-page optimization is all about. So these are the example ways it has been given over here that you can be able to link with. Okay, so you can be able to created three types of links. One is one-way linking, two-way linking, and three-ways linking. So one-way linking is you are going to give your details to your other person, so that whenever their content is being shown, their link also will be available for in their website, so that they will click on that link and they are going to come to your website. This is one way. So two-way, it is like we are going to share our uh, a link to theirs, and their links in ours. Then the three-way is it is connecting with the multiple people. So like this, you can be able to build up a connectivity between multiple people. Finally, we are supposed to get resulted with the more visitors to your page, the more reviews you are supposed to get it, and you are supposed to make more conversion rate through this. Okay. So these are all the examples that has been given. Okay. So when I share the document, kindly have a look on all the explanation, and you can be able to implement it for your web page in case if you are going to create it in the future, right? So this was all about the search engine optimization on both the ways, on page optimization and off page optimization. So let us have a 5 minutes of break and get back so that we can be able to start with the new concept. Thank you all for being online. Yes, so we have been seen with the search engine optimization. So we have the it was a theoretical explanation what we had it was, so which we are supposed to understand when we are going to create a web page content and how we can be able to bring up our page on the top of the results. Okay, so the next topic we are going to discuss, it is very important for you people. It is a LinkedIn marketing. So how many of them have a LinkedIn account? They can type it as me. And the people who does not have it a LinkedIn account, type it as no. Very good. Okay, fine, good. So there is a mixed answers, like some people have been created, some people have not been. So may I know the people who have been created? What was the reason you people have been created? So was it any a kind of a session? It was being mandatorily you should create with the LinkedIn account or anywhere, or is it anything like you yourself you found out something it is there inside the LinkedIn marketing, so you have been created with? So let me know the purpose of creating this account. Okay, that's very nice. Good. So this is network building. That's nice. So is there anyone else who has created and the reason was? That's nice. So thank you, Nutana, for your response. Yes. So why the LinkedIn is very important is, so LinkedIn is a one of the social media medium where you can be able to meet up the people with both the category of people. One is with the B2B and B2C both. Most of the social medias you can be able to meet up with the B2C. That is only for the sales purpose uh, they are going to be get connected. But this is LinkedIn is the place where you can be able to meet up the people who are going to be a decision makers who can help you out to uh, create your career path, so where they can be able to give a uh, opportunity to get work with them. So the job, the career growth, and the business, and also with the personal connection, so all those things you are going to get it through the LinkedIn marketing. So that is the one of the best way of making use of your social media connectivity. Okay, so yes, so as Nutan has said that you can be able to get connected to the people who are been with the same organization or within community. You can be able to get connected over that, and the more you can be able to make use of it with that connectivity, so that we are going to see it now. So when you are going to create an LinkedIn account, you will be given an option that do you want to create your LinkedIn account uh, as a student or other than a student. So let me correct it. So as we know that how we can be able to create an account. So I'll not go with that creation of the account. So most of the options are going to be self-explanatory. The main thing is you are going to supposed to say that are you a student or are not a student. Second thing is if you are going to tell that you are a student, you should talk about your academics details and what you are interested with, and what is your subject you are uh, been studying with, which stream you are doing your education or academics. Then in case if you are going to say I'm not a student, then it is going to ask you that are you working, and in which organization are you currently working, and also it may ask about the past work experience. So all these details you can be able to give it. It's a self-explanatory. And finally, it may ask about what is your interest with, which kind of topics you are interested with. You can be able to select with that, and you can be able to create an account. So that was all about how to create an LinkedIn account. Give me a minute. Yeah. So it is connected now. Yeah. So we can be able to see this is the home screen of your page. So where you can be able to see with the news feeds. So in this, you are supposed to firstly create your profile in such a way that it is not going to be incomplete. Okay, so you can see it on the left hand side. So the people who have been already created and the people who are going to create it. So be careful or be very clear that the content or the profile, the information about yourself, it has to be mandatorily to be given with. So what are those things? So you can see on the left hand side, it will be shown with your name. Click on that. So you'll be given with an option of updating with your profile picture, and it is going to be with the LinkedIn banner image. So when you are going to say about your profile building, so the very important part is your profile picture. So when you are going to use the profile picture, make sure that it is going to be with your own image. Try not to put anyone's else image over there. Okay, so when you are going to add with your own image, let it be with professionally. It is going to be displayed with your attitude, and it should be with smiles. And the background, try to have it white background. You can refer any of the profiles on the LinkedIn platform. Most of the profile pictures, it is going to be there with the white background. Okay, if not, you can be able to make sure that it is going to be in a professional way of you are going to present yourself over there, and your own picture. The picture wise, it should not be something which you are going to you have taken the image of you are partying, or somewhere you have been taken with a long shot where you are not visible. So all these things, it is not going to be helpful in optimizing your page. Your identity is very important when it comes to the LinkedIn network. Okay. Then secondly, the banner image. So try to keep it your banner image of your thoughts or quotes, or like a visiting card. You can be able to design it. So you can be able to make use of Canva website itself for creating your LinkedIn banner image, so that it will be more clear with what is your page is all about. Okay. The next thing is, when you are going to say about yourself, you should be able to be clear with certain things, that are you working or are you studying. That is, I am a student or I am not a student. So the first thing. Second thing is, go to the add profile section. So here you are supposed to give with your academic details. So in case of you are working or not working, so there will be a one or two options will be differed from the I am a student and I am not a student option, but most of the options are similar to it. Okay, then the very important part is skills. So add the skills information. So when you are going to add the skills, you will be given with a list of options. So in which you are supposed to be clear that what is your identity, the highlight of yourself. Okay, what you are good at with. And when you are searching for any business or for a job, so what kind of what categorize or the designation based skill, it is going to help you out to get a good job. Okay, so which is your target uh, department, we can say it. So relevant to that, you have to keep on adding with the skills, and you should be skilled up with that particular thing. It's not that you are just adding it. Okay, so you should be very keen on this particularly with the skills reference. And it is mandatory that you should have it minimum 5 skills. The suggestion is the minimum 5 skills to up to 30 skills you can be able to add it. Okay, so do not keep it lesser than 5, so which is not suggestible, and do not go more than the 30 also. Okay, so try to be clear with what you are going to choose it with. Okay, once you have been chosen, you can click on save, so that it is going to get updated on your profile. The next thing is recommended. So you can click on this, and you can be able to add with your features. Here it is, the featured is nothing but what all the things we are being talked about. So what is that? Articles, the post, documents, images which you have been shared. on your profile, so that it is going to get listed. Then second thing is, have you been registered with any of the licenses and the certifications related to the particular type of businesses? So you can be able to display it with that, the legally registered licenses related to the business what you are going to do with. The next thing is add projects. So if you have been worked under any of the projects, so you can be able to share with that details. So you have been worked for any projects? Have you been done any kind of a internship for any particular projects at your college period time? Or apart from the college, you might have been done personally. So anything relevant to that, you can be able to add over there. Then add courses. So what all the courses you have been done with? You can add with the digital marketing also as in courses. So you can add up all your upskill courses details over here. Then add recommendations. So this add recommendation plays a major role. It is just like a reference. So when you are going to ask for a recommendation, it is going to be the person who is going to be identified in the society that he is a well renowned for the particular field. Okay, so suppose if you are now you are a student, you can be able to take a recommendation with any of your professors, so or with the principal or with the management, any top management person who can give a kind of uh, what do you say, a recommendation in the sense like you can be able to get some appreciation. So they are going to appreciate with your knowledge and your works, so that you can be able to add it over here. Okay, so giving a review about yourself. So when you are going to get appreciation or the review from a kind of people who are being considered as an a good influencers, we can say. Okay, so it's not influencers over here based on their subscribers or followers wise. It is based on their designation wise also. It is going to matter over there. So if you are an working person, so you can be able to take it up with the managers, so operational managers. Okay, so like this, you can be able to find with a different kinds of recommendations. Yes. So you can be able to take the recommendations by those people. Very important part is that person should be having an account on the LinkedIn. So that is very important. Okay. So you can request them by searching with their names or the handle, the LinkedIn handle name or the usernames, and you can be able to send the request for the recommendation. Okay. The next thing is additional information. So you can be able to add with your any experiences that you have been part of any event organized by any particular department or institutions, either inside your college premises or outside the college premises. If you have been part of any volunteering for the event or kind of programs which is relevant to your skills. It should not be just like you have uh, been taken care with any of the religious functions. So it should not be with that ways. Okay, so try to make it as much as possible with the professional way of presence over here. The next thing is add publications. In case if you have been published any of the articles on any of the blogs, or it could be on the tablets. So anything, if it is there, you can be able to share it, that information. Then if you have been registered anything in your name as a patent, so that it is only with you, not for everyone, your innovations. So anything such things it has been there, then you can add that. Then any awards or honors you have been received from any organization, so you can share it over there. Add test scores. There are certain uh, intelligent questions, IQ kind of related, or skill development programs will be there, associated with some central government organizations and certain international organizations also. So which will prove that you are good at that particular skills. So if you want to share with that schools, you can be able to add it over there. So the next thing is, are you familiar with any foreign languages? So what all the languages you are good at, and you can add it as an identity. So if you are good at with any foreign languages, you can be able to add that information. Then add organizations. So if you have been partly connected, so either full time or part time, or some or the other way, if you are being into a management of an organization of your business, family business, anything, you can be able to add into it. Then add causes. This is a new option, it is available. So where it is going to ask you that, are you interested with any of this kind of social issues? Are you going to be a part of any kind of activities based on any of these issues? You can be able to show your interest. So you can select with that. So you will be able to get some notifications or suggestions with the profiles. Okay. So then finally it is a contact info. So like this, you're mandatorily you're supposed to added a complete profile information. Okay, so that it is going to keep your details on your profile screen. So whatever you are going to add it, it is going to show over here. Okay, so this is how you are going to build up with your profile. The next thing is your public profile and URL. So on the right hand side it is going to be there. You can edit to this, and you can be able to give with your profile name, so the user handle name. So a suggestion over here, by default it will take some uh, the very lengthier profile name with those numbers and the spamming characters. So try to remove all those. You can edit it and try to bring it a unique name which is not being used by anyone else. Because if the same name it is there, it is going to say that the username is already existing. So try to keep it a unique name with your identity. So it is easy for yourself that you are going to remember with that handle name. Okay. So like this, you are going to complete with your public profile settings. Okay. So once you are done with all these things, the next thing is you are supposed to go for home page and building the network. So go to the network. Yes. So now, are supposed to see with the suggestions over here. So the suggestions, it will be based on your profile building. So with what information you are going to create your profile, based on your education basis, or on your job basis, or with your connections. So based on that you will be able to get some suggestions over here. So you can get connected to all of the people, but my suggestion for you people is, do not get connected to those people who are nowhere, they are not active on the profile. Okay, so do not just go behind with the person. Okay, I know this person personally, so this person is staying in my next house. So not, it is not that way we are going to get connected with. So you are going to get connected with those people who are active, and who are going to be similar to your kind of a field they are into. Okay, then especially you are going to get a suggestions of the people who are into the HR services. Okay, so you can be able to get the list of suggestions over here. The first time when you are going to come to this my network place, here it is going to ask you for you to connect with your Gmail account ID. So with the Gmail account ID, what all the email accounts has been done uh, connections with you through the Gmail, you are going to get over there the list of suggestions, and you can be able to send a request to them, and you are going to get connected to them. So when you are going to get connected with the people, there will be three layers or three types. You will be able to see it. The people who are going to get connected, who are already connected, so they are considered as your first connection. See, if I go to this person's profile name now, so can you see that next to this name, it is said as first. So first connection. Okay. So now if I come back and see that the suggestions whatever I am getting it over here, so I am going to click on this person, and you can see that here it is showing as second connection. So the second connection means the person who is connected with me as a first connection, so he is linked with this profile. So it is like, it is recommending because you are a friend of this person. Okay, you are a friend of this person, or you are being connect. So here we don't say it as a friend or a follower, it is a connection. So since you have a connection with these people, and these people are connected with this person, so it is giving me a suggestion as a second connection. And here on the right hand side you can be able to get the people references. So where it is going to say it as the third connection. Yeah. So you can see this person. This person is nowhere connected to my first connection nor second connection. But based on what the profile I have built, so on that basis, it is going to give me a suggestion that you can get connected with this person. Okay. So like this, there will be a three types of connection. So you should be very careful when you are going to get connected with the people. Okay. So you may be getting with the people connection suggestion. So these are all the influencers where you can be able to follow these people. Then you will be also getting the suggestion of the pages, the business pages it has been created. You can follow them and get the notifications on regular time, so you can see what are the activities has been done in that particular pages. Okay, you can start up to get connected to those particular business pages where you can be able to look for any work jobs, anything like the business also you can be able to bring it with. So again, this is the influencers. So these are all events it is going to happen on the LinkedIn network. So you can be able to attend with this. Then these are all the the articles pages where you can be able to get subscribed and get the articles on regular basis. So like this, the various ways of getting connected with the people, it is going to show you over here. So try to be very clear with whom do you want to get connected with. Okay. So I'll wind up till here. So we will see that how we can be able to look into many other perspectives in the LinkedIn marketing, both professionally or the business wise as well as personal development. Okay. So is that clear till here? Is that clear till here? Fine. Thank you for the response, Nodana. So we'll wind up for the day. Thank you all. Have a wonderful time.